not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. One is for the show. Man, I love that song. Yeah, that Black Eyed Peas. That's the jam. I gotta go ahead and listen to that. 5 is so alive and 6 is in the mix. So people, I hope you're ready for... Man, that's my jam. Welcome to App Stupid. I'm your boy Big Vern. We still rocking here, still getting it in on a beautiful Super Bowl Sunday. Make sure if you're gonna party, don't stay out too late and don't drink too hard. You gotta go to work in the morning. Folks depend on you. Our last segment, we talked about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is now reportedly going to play for the Clippers, and we laid out pretty much how it went down. Before that, we talked about the crosstown team, the Lakers. The Lakers had a trade blow up in their face where Mr. Williams had failed his physical and the trade was rescinded. Now they don't have a competent big man in the middle. We don't know how that's going to play out. So from the association, we now go to the National Football League, and Joe Mixon is fined again. This makes no sense to me. And I think it's completely overreach because they reissue a fine to him after incorrectly attributing comments that he didn't say. Now, he didn't say that. And again, when I asked about his First Amendment and his rights being infringed on, it's a very valid question because the NFL, they fined Joe Mixon $25,000 for a comment that he didn't make about the officiating in the Texas divisional round loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, the league reissued the fine to Mixon later in the day for his actual post-game comments after he pointed out the original error. So here's the thing that I don't like is that you don't have the freedom to say what you want to say when it comes to playing in the NFL. You don't have freedoms that everybody else has. It's his First Amendment right to criticize what he sees and how he feels. He has to have that right. How crazy is this when you can't even voice your, I'm talking about disappointment and frustrations with a game or with a call or with a referee because the NFL is going to fine you money. They're going to fine you money because you say the quiet part out loud. They're going to fine you if you show up and if you don't show up to what they call voluntary workouts. It's like they want to control every part of your life. And they think that this gives them the right because they cut you a check. This is insane. This is complete overreach. Now, Mixon said he was getting fined on Twitter by the NFL for someone else and what they said. And then they hit him with a $25,000 fine. And he didn't even say that. And he called the league out and said that. Now, his response was fine to me, again, for something that's not even a violation without rescinding the first one. Where's the accountability? So here's what happened. When they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, they felt that they didn't get the benefit of the doubt and that a lot of whistles went in Kansas City's favor. They fined Joe Mixon because they thought that he said that the referees were cheating and that this was fake. He didn't say any of that. And instead of doing the investigation and saying, okay, we We, the NFL, we're not going to go ahead and fine you. We got the tape. We got everything. You're fine. No. What instead the NFL did, they were like, no, we're going to fine you, but then we're going to fine you again because you shouldn't have got on Twitter. But they never did an investigation to take away the first fine. So in total, they really tried to hit this man for $50,000. $50,000. And honestly, the league is clearly overstepping, and where the play and my thing is, where's the players union in all this? The league is clearly overstepping their bounds. When you don't have the right to voice your opinion about the frustrations in a game that you're playing, something's wrong here. The system is broken. The system is broken. Do you see why I call the NFL state-sponsored TV? It's no different than North Korea. Because anytime that you want to control what these guys say, when they say it, you want to control what they do in their life, when they're doing it, you want to kind of use the media as an X-Acto knife to go in and eviscerate these guys. And you have certain outlets in your pocket. Again, don't be duped. We'll get into what Mixon actually said when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. 2025, new album out on the streets. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in plain sight, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Hidden in Plain Sight, the feature track with Conway the Machine and Styles P, Big Wings, and Brick James. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in Plain Sight, in stores. In stores now. I like that. So when we get into what Joe Mixon said before we got on this side of the content, because I just wanted to know what was it that got bonehead Roger Goodell all moist in his panties, is that here you have the tweet by Joe Mixon where it says, everybody knows how it is playing up here. What he means, everybody in the league knows when you go to Kansas City, things get a little wonky. You can never leave it into the ref's hands. The whole world sees, man, what it is, bro. But it is what it is, end quote. What's the problem with that? Really, honestly, what's the problem with that? I've heard worse. And the fact that this was enough to get this man a $25,000 fine, that is egregious on all levels. And this will show everybody that the players union is feckless, they have no teeth, and they lay down for the owner class at will, because they should have stepped up right away and say, oh, hell no. This fine is not going through. We're fighting this fine. But the fact that none of that is taking place, it's mind-blowing. The NFL fined him for that, and if they fell this under the rule that it's critical remarks to the media, in which he called into question the integrity of the officials. Yeah, says the league, who are in cahoots with DraftKings and FanDuel and any other gambling site. Do you see the oxymoron there? When the NFL is invested in FanDuel, DraftKings, and any other gambling site, they're mad because you said the quiet part out loud. And you say, well, you question the integrity. They just had a ref in the association that confessed to fixing games. As long as you have a human component in these games, there is a chance that they are fixed to a certain degree. You don't have Jesus Christ out there as a referee, so you can kind of put that out, the kibosh on that. And we've told you all that the NFL is a business. They will give you the people they want you to see. However, when you have one of your own who is saying everybody knows how it is when you come up here, this is the talked about chatter from the NFL class, from the player side of the street. And if they are acknowledging it, then you shouldn't be trying to stop those voices. You should want to investigate why they feel like that. You shouldn't be trying to find guys for saying the obvious. You should be looking into the refs with a little bit more skepticism if you're scared of being called fake. Yeah, if you're scared of being called fake. And he can't say it. He's not going to outright come out and call the NFL fake, you know? But I look at it like this. If pro wrestling doesn't have a problem with it, why should the NFL? Yes, the danger is real. You can get CTE. You can get messed up out there on the football field. You can get seriously hurt and be impaired for the rest of your life playing the NFL football, playing college football, football in general. You can get hurt playing those sports. You can also get hurt in pro wrestling. You can get injured in pro wrestling. You can be paralyzed doing pro wrestling. It has happened. But at least they embrace the fake and give you the show. I'm not saying the NFL is fake. Trust me, I don't want to get sued. But TJ Hushmanzada, he was out there saying things like, why play the game if every 50-50 call goes to the Chiefs? The officials are trash and biased. That's TJ Hushmanzada. He played in the NFL. He can see when the cooking is on the wall. He's with the cookage. But now we want to find Joe Mixon, and he didn't say anything like TJ Hushmanzada. And not only do you reissue the fine, but you add another $25,000 because he called into question your accountability, which is a complete violation of this man's First Amendment rights. If you are in the chat and you're a Texans fan, get in the comments. Let me know. Has the NFL lost their damn mind and overreached? This is Big Vern.